Jason Kelsey was clearly shocked when his brother, Travis Kelce, accidentally hinted at Taylor Swift's upcoming podcast appearance. On Tuesday, April 29th, the Kelce brothers dropped a new episode of their New Heights podcast. Travis appeared relaxed in a retro black and white plaid shirt that matched his signature laid-back style, topped off with a black baseball cap that read Topeka, a subtle nod, perhaps, to New York, where Taylor Swift lived for many years. In contrast, Jason showed up in a dark red t-shirt and his familiar New Heights hat, bringing more grounded energy to the episode. They kicked off the conversation, talking about Travis and Justin Timberlake's recent win in a golf tournament in Las Vegas. Okay, welcome to New Heights, where the Kelce brothers chat, argue, and sometimes reveal secrets that shouldn't be told, Jason said jokingly. That's for me, Travis replied with a laugh. Jason smiled. We're back from that crazy tournament in Vegas. Hey, Travis, you had a great swing. Travis laughed and responded, I was just trying to learn from Timberlake. I learned a lot about golf from Timberlake. Jason added, your team winning the championship was really impressive. I saw some experience in older golfers out there. I couldn't swing like that. Travis grinned. Oh, really? If you had really beaten us, the championship would have been yours. The brothers burst into laughter. Then things took a turn. Jason asked, hey, dude, after the night of celebrating the golf championship, you disappeared from the Wynn Hotel. Travis scratched his head, hesitating. Well, I went to visit someone special. Jason immediately perked up, his eyes lighting up like he'd just heard a bombshell. The special one? You mean the famous blonde Grammy winner with a cat named Olivia? Travis laughed loudly, trying to keep his composure. Jason, come on. But Jason wouldn't let it go. Hey, I was just asking. Wasn't she staying with you for a few days? You posted an anonymous story. And just like that, the conversation veered into uncharted territory, one Travis clearly wasn't ready for. As the podcast rolled on, things took an unexpected turn. At one point, Travis turned away from the camera, glancing off-screen, and a faint female voice could be heard in the distance, just enough to catch the audience's attention. Reacting instantly, Travis covered his mouth, his eyes going wide. Oh, I didn't mean to. Never mind, he said nervously. Jason, quick to pounce, leaned closer to the camera, his eyes lighting up with excitement. That's Taylor, right? Don't tell me she's in your studio, he teased. Travis stayed quiet for a beat, then let out a laugh and sighed. You're such a sly fox, Jason. That was all Jason needed. He slammed his hand on the table, triumphant. I knew it. I told you guys he'd slip up. With the laughter still echoing, Travis shifted to a more honest tone. He admitted that Taylor had a few unexpected days off and decided to fly to Vegas unannounced, knowing Jason would be there for the tournament. She simply wanted to spend some quality time together. No cameras, no crowds. They shared a peaceful evening on the 58th floor terrace, enjoying pizza, wine, and music, soaking the calm away from the chaos of public life. Jason smiled, genuinely happy. I've never seen you this at peace, he said warmly, before switching back to Big Brother mode with a grin. But can you tell me more about how great this is? Travis, in good spirits, played along. He said after struggling with some of the worst swings of his life, he needed to recover, and Taylor was right there with him. They spent a few days relaxing, eating well, and hiding from the blistering Vegas sun. Not missing a beat, Jason leaned his head on his hand, feigning boredom. Oh, I'm sorry, Travis. I thought this was a sports podcast, not a romance podcast. He joked in mock exasperation. Travis just laughed, completely unfazed, and continued sharing how Taylor's presence had truly boosted his spirits. I practice hard, he said with a grin, but nothing beats having her there cheering me on. That caught Jason off guard. Wait, you mean Taylor Swift stood out there in 100-degree heat just to watch you play golf like some amateur grandpa? Travis nodded proudly, beaming. Yeah, and I think I won, not the tournament, but the moment. The prize wasn't the trophy, it was life. The whole studio erupted with laughter. Jason leaned back in his chair, sighing dramatically at Travis's sweetness. Then, with a half smile, he added sarcastically, I don't know whether to be proud or just say you're the luckiest guy on the planet. Travis, you're definitely lucky. But Travis wasn't done yet. He went on to share even more adorable details about their Vegas getaway. We walked down the strip, had dinner at this cute little Italian spot Taylor picked out, and then just got to be normal people. No stage, no spotlight, just the two of us walking, laughing at silly things. This time, Jason smiled genuinely. No jokes. Honestly, I'm happy for you, Trav. I don't think anyone deserves that peace more than you. His sincerity brought a quiet moment to the set, a rare pause in the usual chaos, before the brothers quickly snapped back into their usual banter, diving into discussions about Travis's unique swings on the field. This episode didn't just deliver laughs. It gave fans a glimpse of a more personal, grounded side of Travis Kelce. The NFL superstar showed he's just as human as anyone else, finding joy in quiet moments and love off the field. Meanwhile, on a very different note, the Kansas City Chiefs are entering the 2025 to 2026 NFL season with something to prove after a humbling 40-22 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 2025. Missing the opportunity to claim a historic third consecutive title, head coach Andy Reid and the Chiefs front office wasted no time reshaping the roster. Interestingly, their draft strategy reveals a subtle but clear shift in how they view Patrick Mahomes' role moving forward. While legendary tight end Travis Kelce confirmed he'll be back for at least one more season, the Chiefs appear to be planning for a future beyond their iconic star. Perhaps most telling was Kansas City's 2025 NFL draft approach, which placed heavy emphasis on reinforcing the offensive line, signaling concern about Mahomes' growing vulnerability under pressure. With their first-round pick, the Chiefs selected offensive tackle Josh Simmons to help fortify the pocket. Later rounds saw the additions of wide receivers Jalen Royals and Broad Smith, aiming to refresh Mahomes' arsenal as Kansas City gears up for another championship run. This time of protection as a top priority, bringing much-needed speed and versatility to an offense that struggled with consistency beyond Travis Kelce last season. The Kansas City Chiefs made bold moves to retool their lineup. While the draft helped address key issues, the Chiefs' most aggressive push came after the draft concluded. They signed 13 undrafted free agents, a clear statement of intent to inject young, hungry talent into the roster. Among the most notable signings was offensive lineman Dalton Cooper, who secured a substantial $259,000 deal, including a $25,000 signing bonus. That figure alone underlined how serious the Chiefs are about revamping their protection schemes and adding depth across the field. This flurry of offensive reinforcements, from draft picks to post-draft signings, sends a strong and unmistakable message. Kansas City is no longer content to depend solely on Patrick Mahomes' brilliance. After a solid but not MVP-level season with 26 touchdowns, Mahomes was clearly exposed by the Eagles' relentless defense in the Super Bowl. The game revealed an uncomfortable truth. Even the league's most electric quarterback needs a sturdy support system to reach his full potential. While the team looks toward the future, it's also worth looking back at the fun and chaos that follows some of its stars off the field. A few years ago, Travis Kelce and Justin Timberlake teamed up at the first ever 8 a.m. golf invitational in Las Vegas, and the event quickly became legendary. Kelsey, paired with Patrick Mahomes, won the tournament by a single stroke, narrowly edging out actor Chase Crawford and actress Katherine Newton. But it wasn't just about golf. There was also a poker night that raised over $600,000 for charity, making a weekend of both competition and contribution. Their chemistry during the event was as entertaining as it was effective. At one point, Kelsey got so hyped he attempted a celebratory side bump with Timberlake, accidentally knocking him pretty hard. JT later joked on The Tonight Show that Kelsey's enthusiastic bump gave him a stiff neck for a week. Still, no hard feelings. Timberlake couldn't stop praising Kelsey, calling him literally the nicest guy ever. Fast forward to now, and their friendly banter is still going strong. Travis recently joined Timberlake, his brother Jason Kelce, Olympian Michael Phelps, NBA star Blake Griffin, and comedian Andrew Santino at JT's annual 8 a.m. Invitational Celebrity Golf Tournament, held at the Wynn Golf Club. The event once again brought together athletes, entertainers, and fans for a mix of competition and camaraderie. proving that even as the Chiefs reload for another title run, their biggest stars still know how to keep things light off the field.